Over the years, Selena Gomez has found herself in a number of conversations online, from people pitting her against Hailey Bieber to those who believe the two of them have a feud, to talks about her health and love life. It's a lot. She's taken several breaks from the internet over the years, which some have recently trolled her for because whenever she says she's taking a break, more recently, she's back to posting within the next 24 hours. But Selena is the most followed woman on Instagram currently, and with the title comes a rocky relationship with the platform, as well as just social media as a whole. She actually ended up opening up about all of this in a recent interview with Time as they asked her about her relationship with social media. And people are certainly curious about her thoughts, given that it wasn't too long ago that she was criticized for how she was responding to comments that she had been receiving. Back in December, Selena Gomez had popped off on some of her fans who had things to say about her boyfriend Benny Blanco, and it seemed in this interview she was alluding to this particular situation in part of her answer about social media. She started off by admitting that for 4 years she was not running her own socials, that she had her team post stuff for her, and it seemed she found this time very valuable.
Well, I took 4 years off of Instagram and I let my team post for me for those years. I felt like it was the most rewarding gift I gave myself. I think people, especially young kids, you're sitting there so focused on what looks wonderful when everything that's meant to be wonderful to you is not from here. And I was more present, I was happier. I would actually get real phone calls about people telling me about their story, and I could actually hear it instead of going, oh, I already know what you did today. It's like, it's more human.
And in regards to the situation between her fans and her boyfriend Benny Blanco, she seemed to slightly bring this up as she went on to say that social media can be frustrating and she can get a little mouthy. Her words, not mine.
Like, I think I find it frustrating, and then I can get a little mouthy and I want to defend people I love, and I think it's important to take breaks. So I don't really pay much attention. I'll just, do things here and there.
In the situation between her fans and Benny, it all started because fans had seen a clip of Benny on the Zach Sang show surface, and they felt like he was shading Selena in this old clip. In the interview, he was talking about Justin Bieber, hyping him up and shading pop stars who have makeup lines.
Look, Justin's not one of those cookie cutter pop artists. They're like, this is my new single and here's my makeup line. And he's Justin's like, yo, I have a pimple and I have anxiety today.
Obviously, Selena isn't the only pop star to have launched a makeup line, but Selena did launch in September of 2020, and this interview was in October of 2020, just a month later, which is why her fans were feeling really protective of her when they saw this interview clip. But Selena was not having any of the backlash or judgment of Benny at the end of last year, as she came to his defense against her own fans, wanting them to know that she is extremely happy with him and she would be clapping back at any comments about him. At the time, someone had commented on a post to Selena saying, "You're just corny, OMG, that man was shading you years ago." She said, "LOL, yeah, and he's still better than anyone I've ever been with. Facts." Under the same post, Selena also replied to someone else saying, "I don't understand. If you actually care about me, this is my happiest. If you don't, feel free to say whatever you want, but I will never allow your words to guide my life ever. I'm done. If you can't accept me at my happiest, then don't be in my life at all." Another person said, "She has low esteem, sadly. There's so many intelligent, talented, handsome, clean men that want her, but she always chooses the musty, problematic ones." She replied, "LOL, oh sweet girl, so off." Another person said, "Fighting your fans for a man is embarrassing." She said, "The most important thing to me is my people. You all have saved my life. I have a right to defend my life though." Another person had written a lengthy comment that said, "If I had Selena's fortune after recording Only Murders in the Building, I would take a year off, traveling around the world, meeting new people, new cultures. Selena is very attached to her family. I honestly think this impedes her personal development, always surrounded by many friends and also by people who speak badly of her. This is a lack of self-love, who doesn't know themselves. I don't think he's a bad guy, but he clearly said things in the past to hurt her. You don't need to stop talking to the guy, but forgive him to the point of dating? I think it's too much. This is a lack of self-love." She replied, "Oh, sweetheart, I've been in therapy since I was 18. I know what's best for me, and I will fight till I get what I deserve. I appreciate your misguided input, but I'm growing. Don't feel free to grow with me. Just know I'm not going to be with an F-boy ever again. Sorry to disappoint." Clearly, Selena was not standing for any of the slander against Benny or anyone that had any sort of judgment towards her choosing to be with him. She was just not going to have it at all, and she was letting people know exactly her thoughts and feelings this day. And when it comes to Benny, he has gotten so much hate over his looks. Since it has been confirmed by Selena that the two of them were dating, it is the number one thing that people have had to talk about when it comes to Selena being with him. Aside from him seemingly shading her, majority of the comments are always about how he looks. And well, Benny sure isn't helping that particular conversation though, as this week he sat down with his friend, actor and comedian Andrew Santino, and they were joking about Benny's looks, feeding into the whole Selena is too good for him conversation.
How did you get a woman like Selena Gomez to date you? For real. And I mean that with every sense of my being. I lost a lot of respect for her when I found out you were dating her, because I've known you for years.
Yeah.
And I don't know her at all.
Yeah.
I think from afar, she's a lovely person.
She's incredible.
And then she's incredible. A great actor, a great performer, a great artist, beautiful, sweet, seems so humble. And then
crazy.
I found out one day I was in the shower and my wife said, "Hey, Benny is dating Selena Gomez."
Yeah.
And I turned the shower to cold all the way, and I sat there for about 30 minutes just in a cold shower.
Yeah,
disappointed.
I understand. I ask myself the same question every day. If I walk by the mirror, I'm like, "Oh my, what?" Yeah, it's insane.
No, you're a beautiful little man. All jokes aside, enough of the deprecation. You're a beautiful little man, but I did lose a lot of respect for her as an artist.
She's amazing.
She's incredible. I hope the views go down on Only Murders because of this.
No.
I hope because of this they plummet. The show gets canceled. No. We just can't have you dating that guy, that cookbook guy.
Later on in the podcast, Benny was talking about how America is shocked by their relationship, once again poking fun at his own looks.
You looking at my toes out? I got the dogs out.
You get gels on them.
Yeah, this one's got pickles. My girlfriend's favorite pickle brand.
She likes your gel toes?
Yeah, she loves them.
Another notch of respect gone. One more notch of respect gone. No, at least they're well manicured.
You're a little jealous.
I'm
not of my toes, of the situation.
No, not even a little bit.
Yeah.
I'm just shocked.
Okay.
I like America. I'm shocked.
I understand. Yeah, America is shocked. America is shocked.
Now, I can only say this to you because there's love in my heart for you.
Yeah, but America's shocked.
America's actually shocked.
He later says that he knows her fans don't like him, and it's honestly a little sad to hear this because the two of them were roasting each other quite a bit on the podcast, and suddenly Andrew was being nice to him, and Benny was saying that he was just switching up all of a sudden so he wouldn't get canceled for being too mean to him. But then he was kind of just like, "Oh, well, the fans don't like me, so Andrew actually wouldn't get canceled for talking about me negatively," which is just sad. It's sad that he knows that the fans think that he's unattractive. I mean, yikes.
Doing charity. She's doing charity with me.
Right now, physically in New York?
With me.
Yeah, no, I know.
With me.
Yeah, no, I know.
It is crazy. I understand.
No, it's not charity.
No, I understand.
No, you got a sweetheart and you're a good guy and you're got a nice mind and you're talented and you're successful, and why not? What would be the reason to not?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
You're just saying that so that they don't come after you.
Who can come at? Everybody can come at. What do I give a shit? Who's going to come after me? Her fans for mocking you?
Yeah, they already hate.
What are you talking about?
They already think I'm
What are you talking about? Like, they're all on my side.
Yeah,
they're like, he's
true.
right.
Yeah, it's true.
The ugly redhead is right.
Yeah, it's true.
I know people aren't the biggest fans of him, but imagine your significant other is famous and their fans don't like you, and one of the reasons is your looks. Like, that's just so sad. That would just mentally destroy me. I'd be so sad. Benny did seem to have confidence in the podcast, though, talking about how he does think that he is hot at the end of the day, and it was sort of a self-deprecating way that he was saying it, but he did seem to have confidence in certain parts of this podcast, I will say.
I'm actually so ugly, and my features are like so grotesque that I like popped out the other side, and now I'm just like a hot guy.
I disagree.
I think I'm hot. Do you think you're hot?
I'm definitely better looking than you for sure.
No.
Yeah, just on
you're so red.
On an objective scale.
You're so red.
If you put me and you in the street up against each other, just as random men, they'd be like, "This guy is."
You think so?
I'm 6'1". I'm a full-size guy.
Okay.
You look like that guy from Ice Age.
What's that? I do. I look exactly. That's what everyone on the internet always says.
So clearly, Benny isn't trying to have people bring him down, and he also mentioned that he isn't really on social media anyway. He only posts for work, and that's it. Every now and then, he sees a headline or a comment when trying to show a friend something, but much like Selena, it seems he is avoiding the toxicities of social media, especially conversations surrounding their relationship and the opinions that people have about it. But that is what these two have had to say recently about social media, discussions about them. Let me know what you guys think about what they had to say, from what Selena had to say in her Time interview about her getting mouthy when she wants to defend people that she loves, to Benny and what he had to say about himself and his looks and how the fans don't like him and how America is shocked by their relationship. Let me know all your thoughts and feelings on this in the comments. I love you guys so much, and I will talk to you in the next video. Bye, guys.